Hi my loves, Soyb, let it go from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you all with a coming up Miami episode review, okay? Last week's episode was podcast style, and shout out to everybody who still watched and engaged with that content, because girl, never would have made it. Okay, baby, appreciate you so much. Before I hop into my commentary though, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you like anything involving black reviews, black culture, black commentary, because that's what we do over here. Now y'all might hear a whole bunch going on because I live in the ghetto. In the ghetto, you know what I'm talking about. Do y'all know that song, that Rick James In the Ghetto song? Girl, play that song and get your life. Rick James didn't have to go crazy like that. He really did not. Talking that ghetto life. He ate that up. Yeah, so if you hear a little something, girl, we just trying to, you know, I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got, period. So let's hop into it. Nobody is admitting that Moniece, that whoever broke into Moniece's bag and spilled the Gatorade all over her shit and this, that, and the third, and blase, blase. So she just sitting there looking mad, sad, bad, and mad, girl. She's sitting there with her purple bonnet. She really don't even care. She like she halfway don't even want to be there. And, you know, she's upset because somebody spilled Kool-Aid, okay, pass me the Kool-Aid, in her stuff. So Black Diamond claims that she knows who did it because Egypt was like, we're gonna figure out who did this. Black Diamond claims that she knows who did it, but she's like, I'm not no rat, I'm not no snitch, I'm not gonna tell no, I'm not gonna say who did it. Black Diamond, you're so corny. And I just feel like she's in a confessional like, I really don't know, I was just saying it. This is just giving me the vibe of like, maybe what DASANI was saying was real about they just be bullshit for the cameras. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you say you know who did it but really don't? You just trying to make, I don't know. I don't see it for Black Diamond ever since she left the Zeus Network shows and everything. So she just gives like ditzy little girl from the Bronx who got some fame. I don't know. I just don't see it for her. But so she was like, well, who was the person who did it? Are they here? And she was like, no. So it was like, well, the only person who's not here is SELINA. So SELINA, apparently it was in her contract that she could not be touched, but you going around defacing property. Mommy, mamita, that's not what we do. So in the next scene, Nani, she's missing $300 of her weed, okay? She's missing $300 of her plant medicine, and she want to know where the fuck is my shit at, okay? And you know, she's marching around the house. I don't drink nobody's shit. I don't drink, I smoke, and it is what it is, and I'm going through everybody's bag. So she's talking to Pink, or she's talking to Kay or whatever, and Kay like, you can go through my stuff, you know I don't steal. She going through everybody's stuff. She's like, remember that raspberry we had? Da, 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 da. It's missing. She was like, oh yeah, I know what she's talking about. And if anybody smoke my stuff, I'm going to smell it and it's going to be up. So Shadora, she tried to play along like, yeah, I took it, finders keepers. So she like, girl, finders keepers. And then Nani tried to roll up on Shadora, and she was like, girl, I'm playing. Shadora is so cringe. She's so cringe. Like, she's just trying her best to be involved, trying her best to be seen, trying her best to be heard, trying her best to have a storyline. And that's what Nani said, like, girl, I don't have no storyline. The thing about it is, she's not like a baddie like the rest of them girls. Come on, y'all. We gonna talk real? We gonna talk real today? She is not a baddie like the rest of them girls. She's supposed to be there to be like a bully, to be like Fetty Fiend or somebody that's gonna pop off. But she ain't bust a grape yet. You ain't bust a grape yet. You just doing all this picking because you think the girls are scared of you because you big. Anyway, Nani wasn't beat. They was going at it. It was going back and forth. So Egypt, Kay, and Nani was leaving or whatever. She was like, come on, we leaving. So she's like, oh, I can't go. This is your door. They was like, no, we're leaving. Like, the girls don't even really with her for real. So she was like, oh, I'm not invited. Like, just trolling them. Girl, no, you're not invited, big goofy. No, you're not invited. Over here, you can't sit with us. So she was just like, well, it's crazy about the weed because it's about the money. And then what you call them kept saying like, no, it's not about the money. It's about the principle. Like, and I feel like tomato to some people, who don't have a lot or whatever, it can be about the money. Two things can be true at once, girl. Yeah, it's my money and I had to, you know, spend this money to get this weed or whatever the case may be. But more or less, it's about the principle. And I really think Nani ate her up when she was just like, oh, I come from money. My people's come from money. Like, girl, it's you who needed to, who needs the funds. It's not always about the money. It's about the principle that somebody went in my bag and took my shit. Like, girl, let me tell you right now, it's gonna be both for me. It's about the money and it's about the principle. Because don't touch my stuff. Some stuff I didn't spend some money for it. You're right. So Shador is trolling because nobody really is engaging with her. The only person that was really trying to give her a little bit of something was baby daddy snatcher, and we all see what she looked like. Okay, Shador tried to lie and say Sha took it, which was weird. Baby daddy snatcher tries to sneak Sha because Teneki had put the bug in her ear. Like, girl, you're gonna have to get your lick back from that. You're gonna have to get your lick back from that. And Teneki, girl, Teneki gets me drunk old pussy. Like, bitch, go ahead somewhere. Like, maybe she was cute back in the day, but that big drunk shit she be doing be getting on my nerves. So baby daddy snatcher comes along and she snatches Sha up. Wasn't a punch thrown, maybe 1 or 2 scratches. Sha is all broken up. They get swept away to go up the steps like they always do with their personal security guard. Sha is outside and she is crying. She's like, I can't believe she snuck me. I can't believe she snuck me. Girl, why not? You snuck her. Why can't you believe that she snuck you, sister? Like, it is what it is. So she's like, oh, I'm not a fighter like that. I know I'm not a fighter in this way, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I'm going to get my lick back. I don't care what happens. I'm going to get my lick back. Like, Sha, well, go ahead and go for broke, hoe. It is what it is. So Shador and baby snatcher is outside and they talk about Nani for a quick second. Shador is like, yeah, I gave her a little, you know, a moment. I'm not going to let her think that she can play with me because I was playing with her. Just weird fake ass storyline. Like, I don't even want to talk about it now that I'm like reviewing it. It was corny. Shador is really looking for an opportunity to be, you know, to have a moment with one of these girls. You know, she thought she was going to get it with DASANI when she threw her in the pool. DASANI did nothing. You get what I'm saying? And now she got Nani, who doesn't look like she was messing with anybody. So it's just like, whatever. You got baby daddy snatcher who really don't even care. She was just looking at you like, girl, I think that it's not even a big deal. Baby daddy snatcher, if y'all peep, wasn't even really pressed with her. Like, wasn't even trying to even be affiliated. But since she's kind of outcasted, it's like the two outcasts linked up. Clearly. Nicole and Sha have lunch and she was like, you got to get that bitch out your house. I can't believe she's here. Da, da, da. That was what it was. At the same time, Egypt and Kay are sitting down and the vibe was just wrong. I feel like Kay is sneaky. She's sneaky and she's dealing with that girl's man. And she's like, yeah, you know, I don't know. She was just like, on the way there, she was like, I thought we was going to be making content. I thought we was going to be building. Like, all of the girls are beefing. They get to the beach and, you know, they start talking about Rex. And she was like, when I met him, he already had a girl. But me and him was vibing. So, Egypt, baby, how you get him is how you going to lose him. And it don't matter that Kay is your fake girlfriend or whatever y'all calling each other. Because she has said something like, she was basically trying to ask the girls, like, well, what you think about Rex or whatever. And Nani was like, well, you know, I feel like y'all already had chemistry. Like, I feel like the chemistry is there or whatever. And then Diamond was like, well, I want to try to keep him out my room. He needs to stay out my room or something along those lines. And then that's when Kay was making these faces like, yeah, well, you know, at the end of the day, he's gonna do him, but he's gonna have to you know, he's gonna have to court me. He's gonna have to buy me stuff. He's gonna have to do all of these things. If y'all peep, the Kay was looking like, that was a shade. She knew, like, bitch, you want to fuck on him because you want to fuck on him because he look good. I'm fucking on him because he likes me and he's gonna do for me. There's a difference. We're not the same. That's basically what she was saying. So Kay was looking worse. Kay was basically like, Egypt, I don't know, that's my homegirl, but I got my eyes on him. And it's just like, why? It's so many things that's out here in Miami. But it was a boring episode, honestly. The next week's episode, we're going to see Teneki in the studio with Twan. We're going to see Rex with Kay and another homegirl. She was like, I'm not a fun time girl. You know, I'm not out here having threesomes. I'm not out here having this thing. And I really want to take a moment to pause here. You all can be sexually fluid, sexually explorative, and sexually liberated and free without having to have a threesome. I don't know why these things are like programmed in our minds and thrown onto social media like, oh, she a freaky girl, she want to have threesome, she's into polygamy. You can very well be very freaky in a monogamous relationship, and it doesn't mean that you're a prude. It doesn't mean, like, girl, don't, that's the trick of the enemy, sister. That's a trick of the enemy. Y'all can still have fun, and you're still fun in a monogamous, serious relationship, a safe relationship. Okay, because a lot of men don't even really recognize that they can get a lot more out of their women, out of the women that they're courting and dating and sexually intimate with, if they provide some safety. She got to feel safe with you, dumbass. She's not going to want to do a whole bunch of extra shit, and if she's feeling some type of way and she doesn't know for sure, you got to make her and empower her and make her feel like, babe, nah, it's cool. Da, 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 da. And I'm not saying that in terms of grooming and manipulation. I'm saying that so that way you can get the best out of her and she can get the best out of you, and you can have real deep intimacy with one another. And I'm not just saying in a physical level, in a spiritual level too. You know what I mean? A lot of things where we have sex is so wrong, we bang, we pound, and sex is a mental stimulation, period, before anything. So if you got that mental on lock, everything else will follow. That's all, that's it. Let me know what you think. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.